Now, we all been there talking to a musician, and maybe you're not a musician, and you don't know how to talk musician-like. We've all been there. And it could be of anything. I'm the same way with cars. I'm like, hey, nice car. I like that sharp thing at the top of your hood. That's really cool, you know. And the guy's like, it's a spoiler, man. It's a spoiler, right? Well, I'm here to teach you some drum knowledge today that you can flash around to your friends and be, hey, Pa, look what I learned today. Yes, you will. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode to Kyle Explains a Lot of Things. And today we're going to talk about cymbal knowledge on what not to do with cymbals. What's up everyone? Oh, it's a sunny day today. Oh, it's my new hat, you know, it's my new fashion trend. You'll thank me a little later. In 10 years I'll all be famous because of me. You'll know me, and we'll be rich. And I suggest not wearing a cymbal as a hat. I'm not sure if you notice, if you keep cymbals to metal in the sun, it will burn your scalp off. Don't ask me why. I mean, it's not like I have any experience with that or anything. So I'm here to teach you some basic knowledge on what the heck these things, these metal UFOs, are called. First thing I want to teach you, this is a ride cymbal. It has a bell. They call it a ride, not because you sit on it like a ride. No, don't do that. Ride cymbal. You ride it. So you play 16th notes, 8th notes on it, so you're going like this. It's one of my favorite cymbals. I always want to have a good ride cymbal because it is very important to the song, in my opinion. Let's go! Next thing I have is my hi-hat cymbal. Another important ingredient to a drum set. Now, the interesting thing about a hi-hat cymbal is you get a top and a bottom, and it's on a hi-hat stand. It's not on just a regular stand. It opens up, so you have a little quick, and of course you open it up like. It is one of the cymbals that has a lot of different things going on with it. It's very dynamic. Has a different voice each time, because depending on how much you open it up, if you want to be a punk thrasher, you open up like this, and then you got it. The next cymbal I want to show you is a crash cymbal. I'll show you two different types. Now, a crash cymbal, I have a fast crash. Fast means the sound will decay faster than a regular crash cymbal. So when you hit it, it's a quick sound. Now, I choose crash cymbals that have a really fast sound because I don't want it to be just hanging on and lingering, because then it gets in the way of a song. Now, I forgot to mention that how big and wide a cymbal is of the circumference of it, right? It's going to make the sound lower or higher, just like drums. The smaller the drum, the higher the note is. The bigger it is, the lower the note is. So if you notice, with the bigger crash cymbal here, and then with this one, and then with this one, just like the drums. See? You know, I did some other knowledge in this video. Now the next crash cymbal I have, Zildjian A custom crash. I'm not going to go with the names of all these cymbals because we're just getting to the basics here. Now this one is 17 inches, and it's not a fast crash. It's a lot bigger, it opens up more, depending on how you hit it, of course. Nice. Very sexy sound. Now, I'll show you another cymbal. Now we're starting to get to the cymbals that are kind of like miscellaneous. Got a splash cymbal here. Very tiny little guy right here. And it is 8 inches. This is just a little accent, just a little touch to a song. Just just a little splash. That's why I call it that, a splash. It's just a little tiny little splash of something. Well, these are crash, like a crashing wave. It's just a bigger sound. A splash is just a little tiny little hints of something. Usually a lot of quieter parts where you don't want a lot of loud noise. You're not going to hit this when you're thrashing your drums, of course. Now lastly, we get to the point here. Well, first I'll tell you this. This is another hi-hat cymbal I have that's closed always. It's not connected to anything. It just adds an accent to things. When I want to do stuff like this. I use this a lot for double bass stuff because I can't open my hi-hat with my foot because I'm doing the double bass, so I use this buddy. Now lastly but not least, I will show you the China cymbal, my favorite cymbal. Well, one of my favorite odd cymbals. I like the ride, but I love the China cymbal as well. Now this one's a very dark and trashy sound, and a lot of China cymbals can be a gongy type of sound. I like to the point China cymbal sound. Just, you know, just get done and over with. I want to be able to ride it and not have it be gongy, right? So you hit it, right? Very, very loud, as Wuhan cymbals are. But, like I said, a gong would last a lot longer, but a China cymbal is very interesting because the ends of the cymbals are bent outwards. They dip down. So it's almost like the cymbal's upside down, right? But the ends are stamped down, and it creates that unique sound. Now, I've seen China cymbals with holes in them, but all you need to know is this is a China cymbal. So you can go up to your drummer friends and be like, yo, I like that China cymbal you hit on that song. And you'll be like, wow. You know, you can go ask your crush out that's playing drums and be like, and the guy would be like, oh my God, I want to marry you and date you. Oh, because he knows that's a China cymbal. You never know what might happen. Now, your challenge today, because I know that all you people out here might have a musician friend that's a drummer. I want you to display your knowledge of cymbals to them. Or even talk to a stranger. I don't care. That is your mission. I want you to teach someone about cymbals and what the heck they are called. So, I hope this video was useful. It's a little bit like first grade. I know serious musicians already know all this stuff, and it's like, you know, teach me polyrhythms or something crazy. But for casual people that know nothing about drumming, I thought I would do this video because people generally just say, oh yeah, I like your cymbals, and they just like, which cymbal? I got 100 cymbals. I'm like Neil Peart. You know what I'm saying? And the last cymbal I'll talk about symbolizes our heart. Okay, on that note, I will tune in. If you like this, hit subscribe, and I will see you next time, where we will play Cymbal Frisbee, and people may or may not get injured. So please don't sue me. Now get out. Oh. Talk to one of your musicians. And we're trying to understand, we're trying to talk to them.